Hello Nigeria, thank you for joining us. This is still Social Media Scoop Life on Kaftan TV and I'm Choma ABC. We have a very intriguing, interesting episode for you. We're talking about political plays, U-turn in politics in Kano State, and we're talking about the strong announcement by Governor Soludo in Anambra State. It is a very, very interesting episode, so do join us. I have with me not in the house, but virtually. He is Alhaji Ahmed Hayatu. He is a public commenter and a member of the ADC. Thank you so much for joining us, sir.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you. It's my pleasure. Okay, we're moving on to our first story. We're talking about chaos erupting in Abuja as workers and union members have taken to the streets to protest against the FCT Minister Nyesom Wike. We have a now viral video circulating and making rounds across social media platforms where allegedly Wike is seen dashing his premises through the back door, and Nigerians are calling him all manner of names. Let's take a look at the video and take reactions of Nigerians.
He's speaking out. See him speaking out. See Wike speaking out. See him running. See him running. Ole! 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 See Wike running.
So that's the video. Our first reaction on Instagram by Boma. He tweeted, Governor Wike is still owing Rivers State civil servants 1 to 2 months' salaries, as the case may be. One very bad trait with him is that he's not workers friendly, but bridges drunk. That's a very strong reaction there. We have another reaction by Augustine, and he said, wonderful. Wike allegedly said he paid all salaries. Then why sneak out through the back door? I won't be dissecting all these top stories alone. As I said earlier, I have Alhaji Ahmed Hayatu joining us virtually from Kaduna. Sir, I'm sure you saw the viral video of when he was, I don't know whether I would say he was running away, but we saw the video and we saw people chanting and calling him some names that I cannot repeat here. But sir, I want to know, do you think that when people protest, it's out of bad leadership, or they just want to critique the government? And do you think that when people protest about poor leadership, does it have any impact on the government? What are your thoughts, sir?
The workers have every right to protest non-payment of their entitlements. From what I read, there are so many entitlements that are not paid, and they are very right for the Joint Action Committee to call for the strike. Protest is enshrined in our laws. There is nothing wrong in them protesting and going on strike if they are going to do whatever would the protest in a peaceful manner. And honestly, I felt, despite all the braggadocio of Nyesom Wike, for him to be owing stuff when he has told the whole world that he is the best thing that ever happened to FCT, and then suddenly he has not even paid the staff that are doing all the work that he has been bragging about. So it is very, very surprising, and even funny enough is that when these people are protesting, instead of him to follow the usual way that he goes into the FCTA, he had to follow the back door, which is very, very funny to me as far as I'm concerned. Yeah.
Let's move on to other stories. We have a bit of drama brewing in Anambra State as Governor Soludo has announced the shutting down of the popular Onitsha market as residents of the state refuse to, flaunt the sit-at-home order that happens every Monday. He has said that if the traders do not return to the markets, he will close it down for months. This has sparked a lot of reactions online. Some calling it a very brave move that needs to be endorsed, and some question if he's just doing this to be in the good books of the APC. Let's take a look at how Nigerians are reacting to this. Our first reaction on X tweeted, A justice system that's orchestrated by state enemies cannot deliver justice real time. It's good a leader avoids action that can encourage recalcitrance. I fear this is a lost cause. We have another reaction on X. He said, let's see how it plays out, but I'm secretly wishing the use of Isakaba will be the final call. That's a very strong reaction there. So, sir, Alhaji Ahmed, I have to ask you, do you think that this announcement by Governor Soludo is justified? Because according to reports, Anambra State and other eastern states loses a lot of revenue due to the sit-at-home. And if you're saying that revenue is being lost in the states, shutting down the market for 1 week and threatening to shut it down for a month, is that not still going to pull down the revenue of the eastern states? So do you think this announcement by Governor Soludo is justified, and should he follow through with this? And if he is going to follow through with this, don't you think he should put in some security measures? What are your thoughts, sir?
It's very unfortunate that Governor Soludo is treating the Onitsha market traders in such a way. The reality is that the marketers, the traders, did not just close their shop. They probably are closing their shops out of not because of the respect they have for IPOB, but because of the fear of losing their destiny. If there will be adequate security, they will be guaranteed their safety. They will guarantee their safety. Why should they be closing their shops and on a particular day? It is fear of that the governor is trying to do. Will the governor pay them back whatever destruction that they incur when the things happen? Will he always be there? That's the reality. Sometimes our governors can be overbearing in order to maybe impress some masquerade out there, and then they will try to leave what they are supposed to do and try to, I would say, oppress the people. If there will be adequate security, I believe the masses, the traders will not be closing their shops on Monday. As it is now, he said he has closed the market for 1 week. Now, whose loss is that? Is it punishing them for the failure of the government? The government is the one that could not handle this very well. To an extent, it has affected the market, and anyone that disobeys this directive from the IPOB will get punished. And then nothing has happened to those that has been done to those that had suffered before. Today, not be it as it is now, unless if there is concrete measures put in place to forestall such things, then they can. And the issue of closing their market for 1 week, to me, is the punishment is too much to bear as it is now. Well, probably that has to go to market to get the thing that he's going to consume for that day. For his market to be closed for a week, it's not easy. I myself, I do some business, and I know if for a week I cannot be doing anything, I wonder how I will be feeding my family. Thank you.
I'm telling you. And some school of thoughts are saying that if the governor is insisting that the market should be open on Mondays, and then he should come stand in front of Onitsha markets and give some sort of assurance to the traders. Exactly, sir. Okay, so we're moving on to more political drama in Kano State, as Governor Yusuf has confirmed his defection to the APC from the NNPP. This has sparked a lot of controversies online, but the governor has come out to say that he is loyal to the Kano people and is willing to work. In another news, we have reports that Seyi Tinubu is setting himself politically to, begin his political journey. This has also sparked a lot of outrage online because there was an announcement following the appointment of popular businessman Obi Kubana as the zonal coordinator of the Southeast City Boys movement ahead of the 2027 elections. But we're going to be focusing on Kano State and the governor. Let's take reactions of Nigerians on this. Our first reaction with the handle Masterpiece commented, Governor Abba Yusuf pledging his loyalty entirely to the state Kano truly shows that he has the best interest of his people at heart. Even though he is decamping from the main party NNPP to APC, Kano State has fully aligned to the reform mandate and the people need to support him. Another person, Sheriff, said, don't get deceived though. This is a plot to deceive the people. His wife is Kwankoso's daughter. Oh, they are playing games as there is an underground plot to make Kwankoso the next vice president for Tinubu. Kwankoso may join soon. That's a very, conspiracy theories here and there. But Alhaji, I must ask you, it's as if the APC are gaining more grounds day by day. We keep seeing this defection of governors to the APC. I know that you are a member of the ADC. What do you think about this political play going on in Kano State?
What is happening in Kano is that is actually the way we see this is being staged.
Oh,
It is being staged. The reality is that the NNPP, the Kano NNPP have no local standard to even have a candidate. They know that they don't have a party. Remember, the governor and his godfather Konkoso changed the party's logo and everything and have their own executive. While the other real NNPP have the one with fruits, have their ESCO, and that other one is the one that is recognized by INEC, the one that has fruits. So what it means is that what they have now as NNPP cannot field a candidate. So their move is actually strategic. They want to get a party that they will contest. Now, whatever party that what party they have to go to is that's the question. Now they are looking for an easy way. There are rumors that governors that defect to the APC are paid heavily to join the party. Now we cannot confirm that, but there is that rumor. And then another thing is that it is a strategy used by the boss, that's Konkoso, to see that okay, their major threat is the APC. What if they say, and the president want them to be in APC? What if they go and join the APC since they give automatic tickets to all governors of the party? That means all the threats that are within the APC that they will meet will be neutralized at this point. This is a strategy, and it's been staged. The fight that they are showing people as if they are having with his boss, actually, to me, I think it is being staged to deceive the masses.
Do you really think it's being staged? Because we have reports of a statement by Konkoso calling the defection of the governor to APC as the biggest betrayal of the century. He even marked that day as World Betrayal Day.
Yeah, he can do that. It's a drama. When you are acting, you can do whatever to prove your point. That is what is happening. Why I say this is because Konkoso himself, in the last 2 weeks, has gone to the villa twice to see the president, Tinubu. Now, what took him there? Certainly, what took him there is some sort of negotiation. Now, whenever you see there is a negotiation with somebody, then there must be something at stake. There is something at stake. Exactly, at stake to get. Now, that's why. If it is every politician that the president will see, why didn't he call Atiku or Peter Obi or El Rufai to discuss with them? Because he knows those people are not for sale. But Konkoso is there for it. Everything is teleguided by him. Everything is done by him. Now he has sent his boy to APC. He has gotten the structure and displaced all the people, especially Barrow Jibrin, the deputy senate president, who is being eyed to be the strongest contender for president for governorship under the APC. Now the deputy senate president cannot contest under the APC unless he leaves the party to another party. Kano politics is very, very dynamic. A lot of people don't know. There can never be a one-party state in Kano. There will be a strong opposition, whatever party. There can never be a one-party state in Kano. There can never be domination. Abba himself won with just 51% of the vote last time he won. That is in 2023.
Yes.
I believe whoever that becomes to the ADC in Kano is going to give him a run for his money, if not defeat him, because the APC has lost its glamour in Kano. Everybody wants to defeat anything APC, whether president or governor. As it is, I don't know who advised them. Maybe it's because of the money that is being rumored that they are being given that he left to the APC. Because his best bet would have been the ADC, where the people are, where the masses, especially in Kano, are, that he can easily come back for his second term.
Wow. You're making very strong points there. So we're moving on to another very striking story that still involves the APC. The Kogi State youths have contributed 100 million naira to give President Bola Ahmed Tinubu to buy his ticket for the presidential race. Let's take a reaction. We have Hashim Haruna, and he tweeted, 100 million for nomination, while youths can't afford food, fuel, or jobs. Priorities upside down. If things were going well under this administration, nobody would complain about donating this huge amount of money for politics. This is not support. We have other reactions coming on X. Do you believe that propaganda? I served in Kogi State during my NYSC. I can categorically tell you that Kogi is the poorest state in my first-hand experience. Primary school pupils learn under the tree and not one functional health center. So, Alhaji, you've seen the reports. I know it sounds bizarre, but it's true that the youths in Kogi State donated 100 million naira to President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Do you think this is just propaganda, or do you think the youths really did that?
It is an old strategy that we normally what they normally do is that they will just get some youth leaders or even the governor or some leaders will organize some boys, give them money to do this thing in order to be in the good books of the president. That is what's happening. I can bet that the youths of Kogi have nothing to do with this thing. We have seen such strategy as far back as the Abacha days, where we saw, youth honestly asked for Abacha. They said they are going to buy phone for him. We saw it under Obasanjo. We also saw it under Goodluck Jonathan, where we had the TAM, the Transformation Ambassadors stand of Nigeria. We also saw so many things. It's the same thing that's repeating itself. There is nothing concerning the youth. It's just some opportunists, I would say, that they want to use this to be in the good books of the president. The leader of Kogi State APC is still Yahaya Bello. Yahaya Bello has serious case with the EFCC of over 180 billion that he has the case. At a point, the EFCC chairman was even making some vows that if Yahaya Bello is not prosecuted, he's going to resign. Of course, he would like to see that he impresses the president. So such thing is not surprising. Seeing it coming from Kogi State that they are buying, they are going to give the money for the president's form for 2027. It is all part of politics, but it's a very common politics that we know. It is not real.
Okay. Let's go on a short break. When we come back, we will be talking about Hakeem Baba Ahmed, where he's speaking about Peter Obi and the ADC, and we'll also be speaking to Miss Scuba, Nigeria. Stay with us. Are you looking for your next unforgettable adventure? At Fly There Travel and Tours, we'll make travel dreams a reality. Whether it's a tropical getaway, a cultural city escape, or for business, study, or relocation, we handle your flights, your hotels, your visa process, and your custom itineraries so you can focus on your journey. So join thousands of happy travelers who've explored the world with us. Fly There Travel and Tours, your reliable travel partner.
We are located at Block G Suite 9, Sky Memorial Plaza, Wuse Zone 5, Abuja. Our office contact 08060112613, and to get us on email, flytheretravelsandtours@gmail.com.
Make your travel dreams a reality. Thank you so much for staying with us. This is still Social Media Scope live on Kaftan TV, and I'm Chioma ABC. We're talking about Hakeem Baba Ahmed, who has made bold statements. He said Peter Obi doesn't do primaries. He expects ADC to hand him the tickets, but he's been told to join the queue. If they give it to Atiku, ADC will bleed. That's a very strong reaction coming there, reacting to the opposition party, ADC. Sir, you've seen this statement by Hakeem Baba Ahmed. He's boldly, categorically saying that if the ticket is given to Atiku, that ADC will bleed. What are your thoughts?
My elder brother Hakeem Baba Ahmed has been going around media houses making statements. And a comment coming from a partisan person like Hakeem should be taken with a pinch of salt.
Okay.
The ADC is united. The ADC up initio, I believe, at the beginning when the concept of united opposition came up, the leadership of the ADC, I mean the aspirants and the leaders, the people that incubated it, particularly His Excellency Atiku Abubakar, Mr. Peter Obi, Nasir El-Rufai, David Mark, Aregbe Sola, and the rest have all come together and agree on a common objective. And I believe they must have had a ground rule that will not listen. So Hakeem can be talking, but the reality is that Peter Obi, there will be the leadership of the ADC have reiterated so many times that there are going to be a primaries, and the winner of the primaries will emerge, and all of them, whoever emerges, is going to be supported by everyone. So Hakeem is just talking. Remember, Hakeem was just a political advisor at the presidency. He just resigned
APC.
last year.
Yes.
Yes, exactly. He worked with them. So you don't take his word serious. He probably resigned, or he is working behind the scenes still with the APC. He came in and then he showed as if he is now neutral. That's the reality. He's been, if not, I'm surprised at how he's been going from one media house to another, castigating the APC, its leadership, and its aspirants. I don't know why they take him serious for somebody that is such a partisan personality.
Okay, thank you so much, sir, for joining us. It's been a pleasure speaking with you. Thank you for your very bold opinions. We've been speaking to Alhaji Ahmed.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Alhaji,
Thank
for
you very
joining
much.
us. Thank you for still joining us. This is still Social Media Scoop on Kaftan TV, and I'm Chioma ABC. In our Heartbeat segment today, we have a very beautiful beauty queen in our midst, and it's an honor to have her in the studio with us. She was here with us last year, about 5 months ago, to talk about her aspirations and her goals for the Miss Scuba International happening in Malaysia. She is the Miss Scuba Nigeria, and it's an honor to have you here, my queen. How are you?
Hi, Chioma. You look beautiful, as always.
You do look beautiful as always. It's your very, very radiating smile. I remember last year I told you you're going to come here again.
Yes, you did.
And you're here.
Yes, here I am.
And Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you.
How have you been?
And everyone. I'm great. Thank you.
So, welcome back to Nigeria. And we just want to know, how was your experience there in Malaysia? How was it?
I had a really amazing time out there. Everything went really fast, but nice. So I arrived in Malaysia as we planned from Kuala Lumpur, which is the capital of the country.
Okay.
I went to the city where the competition was happening, Miss Scuba International 2025, and somehow I was the only delegate from Africa.
Wow.
Yeah.
Good. So you did us proud.
And it was too bad that other contestants from the other African countries couldn't make it. But I did well. I did
Nigeria
my
is
best
the giant
to
of
put us
Africa.
out there.
So if you are there, you are representing other Africans. So it's good.
Right.
So how was it? How was the people of Malaysia? Were they welcoming? And how was the contest itself?
Malaysians are really great people. They're amazing, very friendly. The hospitality was really nice, and I love the food. I enjoyed the food very much. Yes, really. And then the other contestants from other countries, the other delegates. We had a really amazing time. In fact, throughout the competition, I was trying hard to remind myself that, okay, girl, it's a competition, it's not a vacation.
So you had a swell time.
Oh my God, it was really amazing. It was amazing. I had a very nice time out there.
So can you run us through some of the activities you did, some places you visited, and the cost generally for the pageant?
Okay, so the first place we went to in Mabu Island, Smart. I'm not sure I remember the full...
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay.
So we went to Mabu Island and then the resort where we camped the first few days of the competition. It was my first time seeing that much water, and then I was on it. Like the hotel, the resort was built on it.
Wow.
And then it was like, we were on a vacation, literally. So we had different activities. We had some workshop program, and we had some diving activities, scuba diving, because it's Miss Scuba.
Miss Scuba, obviously, yeah.
So we also had, I mentioned the workshop we had, which was very educational.
Okay.
We talked about marine conservation and the other problems that are affecting the planet. I mean, it was amazing to talk about, and it was sad at the same time to see the extent of damage that we have done to our environment. You know, and then we had some cleanup activities by the beach and in the water. So we had dives into the water.
Wow.
Yes, and then we cleaned up debris. We collected debris from inside the water. And there were
that was a full activity.
Yes, it was. It was, and I enjoyed every bit of it.
Glad.
And then it was nice that I was out there with a bunch of girls from different countries, with different cultures, and we were together talking about the environment. We had the same purpose, our values aligned.
I love that.
Yes, our advocacies too. We shared similar advocacy, so that's why it didn't feel like a competition. It was like I was on a vacation with my friends.
Well, a working vacation.
Yeah, and talking about environmental problems and also suggesting solutions.
Oh, that's wonderful.
It was
that's
great.
wonderful. So, just quickly look into the camera. What advice do you have for any pretty young, little girl watching you right now on her screen that just wants to be like you when she grows up? What's your advice for her?
Oh, hey, little pretty young girl, you can be anything you want to be. Just put your mind to it and work hard. You can be anything.
Wonderful. That's a wonderful, great advice coming from our Miss Scuba Nigeria 2025. Thank you so much for gracing us with your beautiful presence and your radiant smile.
Thank you.
It's always a pleasure having you here.
It's amazing to be here always.
Thank you so much. So that's all the time permitted for us on Social Media Scoop. I still remain Chioma ABC. And the reactions of our guests and the reactions we get online are solely their opinion and not influenced by Social Media Scoop or Kaftan TV. Thank you to my production team, and it's been wonderful doing TV with you. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.